Do you have a friend whose recoil control looks like this? Or even this? Do you want your aim to go from this to this? Then stick around here for Virus's class of seigenomics, where today we'll be going over recoil and basic skills to aiming your weapon. Alright. Welcome. Alright, today we're going to learn how to shoot straight, I guess, because people need to learn this still. So, first, I think I should talk about probably settings. Well, we're going here, obviously, you know. Big things I'll say that help a lot with recoil control is going to be your FOV. Big time. The higher your, obviously the higher your FOV is, you know, the more zoomed out the game's going to be. This is what 90 looks like. 90 is the max. Less visual recoil right there. It's going to look like less. It's going to be more zoomed out. You're just going to, higher FOV, the less the visual recoil. Watch, we'll go down to 60. Go down to 60. Show what the minimum looks like. Just give you a thought here. So what 60 looks like. A lot harder to control. Because it's all more zoomed in. But you can see more detail. Minus the L85, so that's just going to be controllable no matter what. Alright, so the next thing you're going to want to do to help with your recoil control, oddly enough, is going to be using a lower vertical than horizontal sends. It's going to sound really weird. And then another tip I can just give right out of the way, just try to quick game. Play classic over updated. I prefer it personally. It helps me out a lot. Try it out if you want, see if you like it. Kind of, the easiest way to explain it, kind of felt like it was faster at first, but once you got your sends tweaked in with classic, you're fucking good to go. Use classic over updated. But back to the real point here. Alright, so we got horizontal. Now how I do it is I do my vertical is half of my horizontal. And the reason why you want to do this is because when you naturally start, it's just easier to control because then it takes less movement to just control your recoil. You don't like that. So just look down when you're trying to control your recoil and your aim's all over the place. It's a lot easier if you just kind of have like here, I'll kind of show what I'm talking about. If we go here to controls, I'll just kind of show vertical. Set this to 55 as well to match my horizontal if I was playing with the same. So like, yeah, like even though I may look up and down faster, but like I'm trying to naturally looking down almost first few shots more. Like it takes a little getting used to there. So I think it helps. The big thing, but you don't want to set it too much lower, because if you obviously set it too much lower, like here, I'll just set it to whatever the lowest is. I think it's going to be 1. Yeah. Set it to 1. You can't control at all. You got no control. So I'm going to set it right back to my 23. So yeah, what I personally run with is I just take half of, in this case, you know, running 55 horizontal, 55 is not an even number, so I just rounded the 22.5 to 23. Just rounded it up. Yeah, basically that's kind of the next big thing there. Just using a lower vertical than horizontal just to make the control easier. And yeah, we're going to move on to probably just finding your sends and basic shit. Next, the most important thing really you need to find out is your sends. Now, fun fact about sensitivity, you don't just take some dudes off the internet and go, boom, that's my sends. It usually isn't the best for you. It doesn't mean it won't work out, doesn't mean sometimes it might actually just be it. Basically, easy shit, everyone's already gone over this. To find your sends, blah, 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 blah. Gotta go over it right now, really.
Take all the time you need.
So, I'm just gonna run over here, make sure I have the right settings for it. You set it to, I think I have a lot of stuff around though. See, but like, kinda how, and then just, follow them. If you find your shit going over like this, you should probably turn it down a bit. And if you're under him like that, then yeah, not good. Basically, you want to get it to where you can follow them perfectly, or as perfect as possible. And then you can eventually introduce shooting, and then other speeds into it later. But yeah, you want to get it to where kind of like how I have it. Just right on the head. You don't want to be over. If you're over, a lot of the time that's not good. You want to be right on the head. Virus's Recoil School. Episode 1 is kind of concluded here. So yeah, recoil for fucking idiots. Bye-bye.